Hello guys, Sanjay here, and as you can see I have the Lenovo K3 Note and the YU Yureka Plus with me, and in this video I am going to compare both the smartphones, and both the phones are almost identical in spec list. Lenovo K3 Note is priced at 9,999, that is almost 10,000, whereas YU Yureka Plus is priced at 8,999, which is almost equal to 9,000. So Lenovo K3 Note is a little costly than YU Yureka Plus. And let's start with the build quality of the phones. And both the phones have pretty good build quality. There are no issues with the build quality on both the phones. There is nothing exceptional to mention about build quality on both the phones. But the plus point with the YU Yureka Plus is that even if you drop your phone, then YU Yureka Plus seems to survive that. Many videos have shown it. Both the phones are running Android Lollipop. Lenovo K3 Note is running 5.0, whereas YU Yureka Plus on the right side is running 5.0.2. And both the phones should get the 5.1 update very soon, so surely I'll be waiting for that. So after this, now let's directly jump into the app test, which I regularly do. So let's open Subway Surfers app on both the phones and let's see which phone opens it faster. So let's click on Subway Surfers. So Lenovo K3 Note seems to have started the game already, as you can see, whereas YU Yureka Plus is still struggling with the opening of the application, and yes, it opened it right now. So yeah, Lenovo K3 Note was that faster in this test. So let's try Temple Run 2 and let's see if that's the case with Temple Run 2 too. So as you can see, once again Lenovo K3 Note was faster than YU Yureka Plus. Both the phones have octa-core processor, but the main difference in both the phones processor is that Lenovo K3 Note is running MediaTek octa-core processor, whereas YU Yureka Plus is running Snapdragon 615, which is Qualcomm processor, and both the processors are 64-bit processor and they are running Lollipop. So the performance should have been equal, but it seems that performance on the Lenovo K3 Note is far better than YU Yureka Plus. And I have been using Lenovo K3 Note for last 1 month now, and I have been using YU Yureka Plus for last 4 to 5 days, and I can surely say that as of now Lenovo K3 Note is very fast in day-to-day life performance as compared to YU Yureka Plus. YU Yureka Plus is a little laggy when it comes to opening of applications and things like that. So let's check the camera of both the phones now. So I have already clicked some sample pictures, so let's have a look at them. So as you can see on the Lenovo K3 Note, the photo looks much better than YU Yureka Plus. It's little overexposed over here, but whereas in Lenovo K3 Note, it's not overexposed. All the colors look pretty good. So yeah, that face is very good. After that, let's see this photo. This photo is clicked in low light, so both the phones have clicked the photo good. I won't say that it's bad, but when it comes to YU Yureka Plus, the photo looks little bright, and on the Lenovo K3 Note, the photo is little bit dull. It's not a major difference, but yeah. And this is the photo taken in daylight. So as you can see on the Lenovo K3 Note and YU Yureka Plus, on both the phones, the photo looks good. No issues with the photo in daylight. And this photo is also taken in daylight. So the photo should look good on both the phones, and yes, the photo does look good on both the phones, but YU Yureka Plus seems to have a little bluish tint in the photos. And after this, now let's talk about the call quality on both the phones, and call quality was very good on both the phones. I would give my vote to YU Yureka Plus when it comes to call quality, just because I was facing few issues with the Lenovo K3 Note and the call quality was not the perfect call quality that I would expect to have. So now let's talk about day-to-day life performance of both the phones, and I would give my vote to Lenovo K3 Note as of now, because the YU Yureka Plus is like very buggy, and if we go into settings and if we go into about phone, then you will be able to see that it's running build date of June 26, and today it's 9th August, and if the sanitation mod is of June 26, and then that's surely a very bad thing, and that reflects in the performance of YU Yureka Plus, because YU Yureka Plus does not perform very good when it comes to day-to-day life performance. And Lenovo K3 Note was also laggy, but after getting few software updates, the issue has been fixed on the Lenovo K3 Note, and I'm pretty much sure that that can be fixed with YU Yureka Plus too. But as of now, there is no OT update. So I have just received that notification. Let's try to open this notification and let's see which phone opens it faster. So this will take you to the YouTube page, and as you can see, Lenovo K3 Note has already started opening the page, and it has already opened, and YU Yureka Plus opened it just now, and I have not done anything. And as you can see, the YouTube video is also not playing perfectly on the YU Yureka Plus. It was lagging earlier. Now it's not lagging, but yeah, it was lagging. So as we are on YouTube application, let's try the display of both the phones and let's see which phone has better display quality. So as you can see, on the top I have the YU Yureka Plus, and in the bottom I have Lenovo K3 Note. And when it comes to display, both the phones have 1080p display, so pixel density is not an issue in this case. But according to me, the display on the Yureka Plus does not look that good as compared to Lenovo K3 Note. Lenovo K3 Note produces the color very well according to me, and Yureka Plus is having little bluish tint on the display, rather pinkish and bluish tint mixed. So in display department, I would say that both the phones are almost equal. There is nothing major, but if I have to vote, then I'll give my vote to Lenovo K3 Note, just because it produces the color very well and there is no issue of bluish tint or something like that. But when it comes to Yureka Plus, it is having some issues like that. So now let's talk about the software on both the phones. Lenovo K3 Note is running Lenovo Vibe UI, and Yureka Plus is running CyanogenOS 12, and it is supposed to get CyanogenOS 12.1 very shortly. And in software department, CyanogenOS surely has many more customization options than Lenovo Vibe UI, but there are few features which are not present on Yureka Plus, but they are present on Lenovo K3 Note, such as Ultimate Power Save mode, which will make your phone last very long. And that feature is not present on Yureka Plus, but CyanogenOS surely has many more features as compared to Lenovo Vibe UI. But it's good on both the phones. I won't complain much about Lenovo Vibe UI, even though I do not like Lenovo Vibe UI that much, but it performs very well, so I won't complain much about that. So after this, now let's talk about heating issue on both the phones. So Lenovo K3 Note does get a little bit warm, just a tiny bit, when you use the phone for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. The YU Yureka Plus gets really hot. It doesn't get warm, it gets hot if you use it for the same amount of time as you use Lenovo K3 Note. So I can surely feel that Yureka Plus is hot right now, whereas Lenovo K3 Note is not that warm. It's completely manageable on Lenovo K3 Note, but whereas Yureka Plus, it heats up like anything. So surely that's a very bad thing with the Yureka Plus. And as it is having Snapdragon 615, and it's quite confirmed now that Snapdragon 615 is basically a heater. So as rainy season is going on, Yureka Plus surely does help in the night if it's very cold. I just start using Yureka Plus and everything becomes warm. That's a bad joke anyways. And both the phones have support of double tap to wake. So if you just double tap to wake, then both the phones will wake up. And once again, as you can see, the Lenovo K3 Note wakes up very fast as compared to Yureka Plus. So yeah, as you can see. So Yureka Plus surely has few software issues, and the software is buggy right now as of 9th August, and you needs to update the device very early. And as I showed you earlier, the build is of June 20, so that's a bad thing to have. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video, guys. And if you are interested in reviews of both the phones, then the Lenovo K3 Note review is already done, and the link of that will be given in the description box below. Whereas I'll be reviewing the Yureka Plus shortly, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching. And if you have any doubts, suggestions, queries regarding both the phones, then do let me know about that in the comment section below. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you for watching.